Hey YouTube friends, this is Mara and welcome back to my art break life. Now once I get into my office and start my evening art breaks, it takes me a while to calm down from the stresses of the day. Having 3 kids at home along with the other things I have to do around the house, it can be quite draining, and that's why I enjoy my evening art breaks. Because it gives me a chance to just unwind in complete silence. If I choose to have silence anyway. And so for this evening's art break, I was trying to think of something to do, and I realized Valentine's Day was coming up. And I hadn't done my weekly spread for the week of Valentine's Day. So I pulled out my journal and was thinking of what to draw, and decided to do a classical take on Valentine's Day, which is cupids, hearts, cupid's bow, cherubs, chocolates, those types of traditional cliche Valentine's Day things. And as I was thinking about this spread and about all the different Valentine's Day things I could be drawing or including, I started thinking about how Valentine's Day has evolved for me over the years. When I was younger, you had that idea of balloons and flowers and chocolates and jewelry and, being swept off your feet. None of those things ever really happened for me when I really think back hard on it. Not as extravagantly as I had imagined it to be when I was a young little girl. And we know Valentine's Day is all about commercialism and, it's a greeting card holiday basically and evolved into what we see today. Now Valentine's Day to me is just another day because every day I show love to my family and my husband. But it is also kind of nice to receive that extra love and appreciation on that day, because there are a lot of days where I don't feel very appreciated around here. And that just is normal when it comes to everyday life and having kids, because kids don't realize they're being the way they are. They're just kids, And so it is nice being appreciated on a day, even though it's changed so much for me since I was younger. Now the things I look forward to on Valentine's Day are things like having dinner made for me instead of me making dinner for everybody else. I don't really think about going out so much. Sometimes my husband will say, hey, let's go out for Valentine's Day. And we do have a good time, let's go to a nice steakhouse or something. But now with COVID being rampant, all I want to do is just stay home with my family, maybe take a break from doing my art breaks and just spend some time with them, like just maybe watching a movie or just chilling and playing games with them, some downtime. And before COVID was ramping up, I was kind of hoping to get together with my girlfriends because I hadn't seen them in so long, and I thought it would be so nice to have a Galentine's Day. But now that it can't happen because, not that we're restricted or locked down or anything, but just to stay safe, and everybody's got family, everybody's got kids, and they don't want their kids to get sick. And this one is so contagious that, I'm afraid to even take my kids out or for myself to go out in large crowds. So I'm just happy staying home and enjoying a nice quiet Valentine's Day with my family. Maybe a little steak would be nice if the hubs can manage it, but if not a big deal. So for this Valentine's Day spread, I was having a lot of fun revisiting my poster paints. I have been leaning on them a lot ever since I started taking my evening art breaks again. And it was funny because in the beginning, I'd never used that medium before, so I was really scared to use it. But now, it's probably one of my favorite mediums to use. It's so easy to work with, it dries quickly, it's easily reactivated, you can blend it again, and it's essentially like gouache, but I believe it's just more pigmented and less like fast than gouache. And it's just so fun to use. And I've been trying to stray away from it to not totally depend on it, but I keep coming back to this medium. It's so fun to use, and I'm starting to be a little looser, trying not to be so tight with the blending and try to kind of just let the paint do what it's gonna do. And the strawberry came out really nice. I was very happy with it. This is the first time I painted a strawberry in this way, and I'm thinking I'm gonna try it again because this was really fun to do. So I started writing in all the text for my journal spread using this really thin gel pen. I really should have used a thicker, more felt tip pen to write in the dates, but that's okay. And I recently discovered these pens. It's from a brand called Mon Ami, and they're twin brush tip pens. And I saw them when I was looking at a website called My Stationery Pal. I did order a few things from them, so I will do a haul later on when they arrive, so keep an eye out for that. But these ones I ordered from Amazon because I wanted to get it quicker and I wanted to give it a try. The colors in here are so beautiful. They're like a muted pastel color. The tips on these pens are actually really nice. It's a felt tip pen, but when you push down hard on the tip, it actually oozes more ink out of it, so it makes it really juicy. So you have to be very careful when you're using these pens, because sometimes the ink can get a little bit darker because you're using more ink because you're pushing harder on the nib. And then if you pull up on it a lot and use it very lightly, the ink will come in very light. But overall, I really like these Mon Ami pens, and I can't wait to get the other colors and experiment with them. And this is my Valentine's Day journal spread. I really like how it came out. I think the little flag in the center is so cute and very well done. And of course, I love the chocolate and the chocolate covered strawberries. And if you stayed this far into the video, thank you so much for watching, and thank you so much for joining me on my evening art breaks. Until next time, you know what to do. Just keep drawing. And this art break is done. Bye guys.